The Herman and Alexander family of Dugas-Choiseul wished to announce the death of Francillia Alexander. She was 81 years old. She passed away on Monday, July 8, 2019, at her residence in Dugas-Choiseul. Mrs. Francillia Uterus Alexander was predeceased by her husband, Andrew Alexander, and her brother, Victor Herman. She leaves to mourn her daughter, Esther Alexander James, residing in Toronto, Canada. Her sons, John Vernon Herman, Winsbert Alexander, and Brian Alexander, all residing in Dugas-Choiseul, and Emerson Alexander, residing in Toronto, Canada. Her grandchildren, Casey Alexander, residing in Canada, Carson Alexander, and Verna Herman, residing in Dugas-Choiseul. Davion, Emma Rose, and Jordan Alexander, all residing in Canada. Jesse Schalmine and Kern Herman, both residing in Canada. And Brian Jr. Alexander, residing in Choiseul. Great-grandchildren, Kyle Schalmine and Daniel Herman. Daughters-in-law, Dion Alexander, residing in Toronto, Juliette Modeste, residing in Choiseul. Son-in-law, Ronsford James, residing in Toronto, Canada. Sisters, Jane Audrey Herman of Dugas-Choiseul, Joan Monrose of V4. Brothers, Justin Herman of Cedars Castries, Anthony Selwyn Herman, and Bertrand Foster Herman, both of Dugas-Choiseul, and Stanfield Oberton, residing in London. Brothers-in-law, Milan and Alexis Alexander, both residing in Dugas-Choiseul, and Patrick Alexander, residing in Dennery, and Priscus Monrose of V4. Sisters-in-law, Eustace Alexander, residing in St. Thomas, Juliana Duplessis, residing in Dugas-Choiseul, Greta Alexander, residing in England, and Josephine Joseph, residing in V4. Nieces, Marcia St. Prix and family of Castries, Alison Marriott and family of Canada, Mandy Herman and family of Castries, Genethia Louis and family of Corinth Groselet, Christine Herman Worrell and family, Alison Herman Clark and family, both residing in Toronto, Canada. Lorraine Natalie Herman, residing in Dugas-Choiseul. Sarah Lee Lafayette, residing in Newfield, Choiseul. Yvonne Eudoxie of Peru, V4. Trina Monrose Brown, residing in Jamaica. Tessa Charles Cauldron of Reunion, Choiseul. Damiana Jeff Philip and Gina Herman of Dugas-Choiseul. Janej Herman and Laverne Herman of V4. Digna Philip of Castries. Cassia Philip of Toronto, Canada. Zier Herman, Kurma Herman, Diane Herman of Cafe Choiseul. Keitha Schalmine and Alison St. Rose of Castries. Nephews, Omer Steve Herman and Miguel Herman, both residing in Dugas-Choiseul. Owen and Dean Herman, residing in Toronto, Canada. Alan Romulus, residing in Dugas. Jackson Rigobert, residing in Tortola. Kevin Delbert and Dudley Dujon, all residing in St. Croix. K.S. Herman, residing in New York. Chad Herman of Cafe Choiseul. Tracy Chris Monrose and Serge Herman of V4. Daniel Herman, residing in London, England. Alexis Philip, residing in France. Pierre and Michelle Oberton of London, England. Cousins and confidants, Sylvester and Judith Herman, residing in Dugas-Choiseul. Best friend, Petrona Dalson of Cafe Choiseul. Jean Romulus, residing in London. Many other relatives and friends. They include the Herman and Fenelon families in Choiseul, Castries, and Canada, the Nixon families in Choiseul and Castries, the Gabriel families in Choiseul and Castries, the Emmanuel families in Choiseul and Castries, the Dawson families both here in St. Lucia and in St. Croix, the Alexander families in Choiseul and Castries, the Augustine families in Choiseul and Castries, the Isai families here in St. Lucia and abroad, the Saint Marie families in Choiseul and Castries, and the Charlemagne family of Douga, Choiseul. Special mention and gratitude to the management and staff of Rambally's Funeral Parlor. The funeral service for the late Mrs. Francillia Alexander, also known as Uterus, will take place on Thursday, 18 July 2019 at 2 p.m. at Our Lady of Lourdes Roman Catholic Church in Choiseul. Her funeral service will be held in collaboration with that of her brothers. The body will be laid to rest at the Choiseul Cemetery. Special note, persons attending the funeral are kindly asked to wear a touch of royal blue. Thank you. May her soul rest in eternal peace. The body now lies at Rambally's Funeral Parlor, Latony, VA4.